Oh, ladies, how are you doing?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
great. How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good. I've got a bit of a reflection in my new glasses, so I apologize for that, but showing them
That's
off.
okay. You're
No
just
worries.
shining light.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Really, really enjoying this one. I've purposely not watched all of it yet because I like to keep some.
Good.
I'm a bit old-fashioned in that way. I like to do week by week.
By
Instead
the
of
way, we're the same way. Both Cynthia and I like to watch real time with the audiences. Like obviously we get them advanced so that we can do press. And I'm like, just tell me the bullet points of kind of what happened. Oh yeah, I remember that episode. Okay, cool. Because I don't want to watch ahead. I want to watch with the audience and digest and sit with it.
yeah. Well, that was actually my first question, so thank you for
Oh,
taking
there
me
you
there.
go.
Cynthia, obviously you're a newbie, you're new to this world. How much fun did you have coming into this, and how supportive was everybody, and to be part of this enormous show?
Oh my goodness, I've been spoiled. I jumped in season two. It's been a dream job. The fact that all these people have been together for already a season, and I showed up, and truly everyone just welcomed me with open arms. Chantel especially. The first day in the hair and makeup chair, she just came over and she's like, "If you ever want to run lines, or if you want to talk about the scenes beforehand, I am here for it." And you never know when you jump onto a show. Everybody has their own process and their own way, and she's just been super generous. So I have just I want the show to go on for 20 seasons just for myself because I love everybody.
We'd have
And
to stop
Chantel, I mean,
jumping through time because Karen would be like 200, you know?
CGI Karen.
Yes,
yeah, you could have the dots on your face. If Marvel can
exactly.
do it, you can do it as
Exactly.
well. Chantel, I wanted to ask you about going back and playing Karen again because
Yeah.
she's a fascinating character. I can imagine there was so much fun in the first season, but now you get to explore her a bit more. That must have been a very unique thrill, given that you don't always get to go back and play the same characters all the time.
No, and we just started season 3 and it feels like there's this like every season there's a Genesis story. You know what I mean? So when I started off in season 1, I had 6 days to prep Karen and I had only ever read my audition scenes and I hated her. I hated her. I was like, I don't like this person. I don't know how to play her. Like, why is she such a Karen, if you will? Like, can't she just like get with the times, grow up, be more modern? And I think that really staying true to who she was allowed us to see progress for women and progress in the world. And it was really important. While it's hard to play parts of characters that are unlikable, it teaches you a massive amount of empathy. And starting off season 2, obviously, is this new genesis of who Karen is after loss and grief. And now the roles changing within the household with her and Ed, and kind of where their careers have gone, and her opening up to the idea of dreaming and not just staying at home and moving beyond that. And all I will hint towards is that season 3 only further created an even bigger Genesis story that I'm trying to digest at the moment. And it's phenomenal what our writers do with these characters and where we find them at the beginning of each season and the unfolding of what happened historically throughout the 10 years that informs us as the season kind of moves on.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a show that obviously it has the spectacle of space. I mean, everyone loves
Yeah.
space and loves the lure of space is so big for everybody, but the characters are so rich and diverse as well. I just wondered, as a final question to you both, how important that balance is, and how well you think the show has done this. Maybe Cynthia, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I think one of the my favorite things about being a part of the show is that there is the home life that all of these big time astronauts, they are astronauts, but at the end of the day, they are also mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. And how our writers are able to really write complex characters and what dynamics are evolving at home and what's happening also in space as it's escalating. So it's so yummy to watch the episodes in real time every week too, because like season two, I'm just at home, part of the Baldwin family. So it's such a treat to be able to see like, oh my gosh, you should have seen my face the first couple episodes, seeing Molly Cobb and all the crap that goes down. And I'm just like, oh, is she okay? And it's like, I was there at the table reads, but it's like totally different when you see it on screen. They're just our writers are amazing, and yeah, I'm a fangirl, so I apologize if I get super squishy and like cheesy.
And Chantel, final word for you. You've done 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It must be thrilling to see the combination of the spectacle and the characters so rich as well.
Yeah, I think that, the writers craft narrative for characters that blows me away, not only because of what they get to go through, but how it parallels what's happening in the outside world, whether it be at NASA, in space, in the government. This season we have the Cold War, and tensions are so high on the moon between everybody. And it's so funny because there's like this small war within each character and the tensions within the relationships that they have. And they do such a beautiful job of kind of creating a feeling from starting within each character to the relationships, to the world, to the universe, to space. And it's just, they marry it all so well. And it allows us to be on an emotional journey on every level with every single episode.
Absolutely. Ladies, pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Scott. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks,
Take care.
Scott.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,